So ChatGPT has made some big improvements in the way that it functions, especially when it comes to being able to use it to make and sell a low ticket digital product. And in today's video, I want to show you 5, maybe 6 different digital products that it's able to make. And for those of you that are wondering, but Sam, what exactly do you mean by a low ticket digital product? Well, when it comes to the world of being able to sell all of these different type of items, you can either sell high ticket or low ticket. Low ticket is normally under $50, maybe $60. You can sell it for around $9.99. You know, it's going to be relatively cheap. And because you're able to keep 100% of the profits after you've sold it, it could be somewhat of a beneficial thing to do, especially if you're able to build a digital product that you know people want to buy. But I don't want this video to be too long, so what I'm going to do is jump straight into ChatGPT. And we're going to start off with one of the first digital products, which is going to be ebooks and guides. Now, a lot of people believe that selling ebooks doesn't work and there's no point doing it when that isn't true. There's so many different sites out there that are selling ebooks right now as we speak. And one thing that I've found from my own experience that will allow you to be successful when it comes to selling an ebook is just to make sure that it's super specific and it's going to help someone out with a specific problem. Like, for example, I've got this pet store that I was able to build using an AI store builder. And if I want to add a digital product onto it, because of course it's got all of these different physical dropshipping products, I'm going to be able to use ChatGPT to assist me. And because this store is all about pets and helping people with their dogs and their cats, let's say if I wanted to make an ebook to help them when it comes to their dog's behavior, I'm just going to enter this prompt. All I'm telling ChatGPT is that I've got a pet store, this is the name of the pet store, and this is the type of ebook that I want it to make. You can see the prompt on the screen right now. I'm just going to type this in and then click on enter. And right there, as you guys can see, it's been able to make the ebook straight away. And what's really good about this is that, you know, it's made the images, it's also generated the design. I didn't need to stress too much about all of this. You know, it's been able to do chapter 1, the table of contents, everything that's necessary for me to compile this into an ebook and start selling it on my site. And a few months ago, this is something that ChatGPT couldn't do. You know, it couldn't generate images like this. It couldn't make everything look nice with all of the graphic design. So this is definitely a big update. But this now brings me on to one of the second ways that you can use ChatGPT to make a low ticket digital product, which is going to be with image design. Now, when it comes to making an image, you can use the different images for different reasons. If you want to sell it as a thumbnail, if you want to, you know, just help a business owner out with a specific service, you can do that, or just to help yourself out. Or let's say if you wanted to build a print on demand business. I know that's kind of physical because you're going to be shipping out physical products, but you can use ChatGPT when it comes to the designs that are going to go on the different items that you're going to be selling. So the point that I'm trying to make is that there's so many different ways that you can earn an income from image generation. But let's assume that I wanted to build a print on demand store and I wanted to kind of theme it around Rolexes and, you know, all of these different luxury items. I'm going to be able to go onto ChatGPT and enter this prompt. You can see exactly what it says. I'm just telling it to make an image, you know, using this size. And I also want it to have a specific type of Rolex in the image. I'm just going to enter this and click on the white arrow. And right there, as you can see, it's already started the process of making the image. It's not going to take too long, probably 1 minute, maybe even less than that. But right here, we can already see the image being formed, and this is the final product. The good thing about ChatGPT is that if there's any changes that you want to make, you could just enter it in right there and it's going to be able to make whatever adjustments that you need. But again, if I was looking to use this on a print on demand store, what I could now do is go over to this tool over here called AutoDS. And most of you know AutoDS to be one of the biggest softwares out there when it comes to finding dropshipping suppliers. But what most of you don't know is that they've actually got this print on demand section. So once you've built your dropshipping store, you can connect it to AutoDS and now upload all of your different designs. So what I'm going to do is just click on print on demand on the left hand side. I'm going to click on decorations. I'm going to select this wall canvas right here and I'm just going to upload the image. And there we go. The image has now been added to this canvas. So what I'm going to be able to do is click on preview. And this is what it's going to look like once the person now buys it from me. And bear in mind that everything I'm showing you now is just an example, just to get you thinking about the possibilities of ChatGPT. You don't have to start a print on demand business, but this is just one of the ways that you can earn an extra source of income by making all of these different images, because it's only when you make a sale that is when the product is going to be shipped to your customer. And by the way, guys, if you want to check out the AI store builder as well as AutoDS for a 30-day trial, I've got a link in my description down below. But let's move on to one of the next type of digital products that you're able to make with ChatGPT, which is going to be this one, a mini course. And before I get into it and show you the prompt and show you exactly how it's able to do it, I need to give you a reminder and let you know that this is all about low ticket digital products. You're not going to be able to sell this for $500, $1,000, $2,000. It's not going to go like that. It's going to be a lot less than that. Bear that in mind. Of course, the more work you put into it, the more effort you put into it, the more you're going to be able to make from it. I'm just trying to give you guys a basic example. So the prompt that I would type in if I wanted to make a mini course within the financial niche is going to be this one. I'm not going to bore you with all of the details. I'm just going to scroll through so that you can see it. It's going to be a HTML based course. It's going to be an interface, and stick around because it's all going to make sense. But what you want to do if you are following along with what I'm doing is just click on this plus icon and then you're going to select canvas. So I'm just going to click on enter and let it do its thing. As you can see, it's already started building out the code. And that's a good thing about ChatGPT is that it just takes away a lot of the heavy lifting for you. You're not going to have to build the HTML code from scratch. It's going to be able to do that. So I'm just going to let it finish. It's probably going to take about 5 minutes. But as soon as it's done building out this mini course, I'm going to be back ASAP. Okay, perfect. So it's now been able to do it. I haven't seen it yet. So what I'm going to do is just click on run code. Okay, here we go. This is the interface for the course. It's got all of the different modules on the left hand side. You're going to be able to make a mini course about anything that you want. And the good thing about this is that it could be downloaded, it could be shared, it could be hosted on your own website. Let me just open it up fully so that we can get a better look. Okay, so this is what it looks like when the person's going through it. If they've completed a specific module, they could just click on it like that. As you can see, there's going to be a progress bar. If they do it again for this one, they're going to be able to select that. And then they're going to be able to just continue going through everything until they have completed it. I've only told ChatGPT to put 10 different sections and also put basic text because I didn't want it to be too long. But I'm sure that you guys get the point as to how this works. The fact that ChatGPT can now build things like this is truly mind-blowing, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's going to be so much more that it's going to be able to do, so much more that it can do right now, and I've got many more videos coming out, surrounding all of these different digital products. So be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss all the videos that I'm going to be releasing. But moving on to the fourth low-ticket digital product, which is going to be making and selling spreadsheets or trackers. There's countless different people, no different than yourself, that are making and selling spreadsheets that could be built with the help of AI. And I would say 2 months ago, ChatGPT wasn't great when it came to making spreadsheets, but it's definitely improved, and it's something that not that many people know about. And if you're able to use ChatGPT to give you the basics of a spreadsheet or even build out the entire thing, and you package it up in a nice way and serve it to a specific audience, this is definitely a great way to earn an extra source of income. But let's say if you wanted to sell some sort of fitness, calorie, weight loss type spreadsheet, let me give you an example of how this would work. And by the way, I'm not saying that you should sell a weight loss spreadsheet. I'm just using this one as an example. So what I'm going to do is just enter this prompt. I'm just giving ChatGPT all of the information, include line charts, graphs, formulas, color code it, make it look really engaging. And I'm also letting it know that I plan to sell it. Always remember that the more information that you're able to give ChatGPT, the better job it's going to be able to do. So what I'm going to do now is wait for it to finish. And as we can see, it's now completed it. So I'm just going to download the spreadsheet, and here we go. So no word of a lie, guys, this was done using that simple prompts. Everything is already integrated, all of the formulas, as you can see, it looks well designed. It's something that is very simple when it comes to selling it for $9.99, $29.99. Of course, if you want to add more value to it, you can do that. It's just going to take a simple prompt when it comes to making any changes. But this now brings me on to the fifth digital product, which is going to be selling a digital interactive planner. There's countless different types of digital planners that you can sell with ChatGPT, but one of the ones that I actually give away for completely free is a prompt when it comes to helping people start online businesses. There's a specific prompt that you can enter into ChatGPT, and it's going to give you a complete outline, a complete plan of, exactly how you can build an online business. And this could be done in any niche. But let me show you exactly how this works. So as you can see over here, I've got this prompt based on answers that I selected in a quiz. And the quiz asked me questions like, what type of business do I want to build? What type of products do I want to sell? And from there, I've now got this custom ChatGPT prompt. So if I just copy all of it just like this and then come over to ChatGPT, once again, I'm going to click the plus icon. I'm going to change it to canvas and I'm just going to paste all of it in there just like that and then click on enter. And just like before, it's now come back with all of this HTML code. I know it looks super complicated, but you don't need to stress yourself out with all of this. All you need to do is just click on run code. And right here, as you guys can see, it's now giving me this online store blueprint with the best type of winning products to sell, the competitors within my niche, the domains for me to choose from, everything I need when it comes to driving traffic and just getting this online business off the ground. Being able to sell custom prompts like this for people to get a clear pathway on solving a specific problem is definitely something that you can sell. But once again, it's something that I give away for completely free. If you want to gain access to being able to make a prompt to help you start up a side hustle and just give you all of the details that you need to know in this clear ChatGPT blueprint, I'm going to leave a link to that in my description down below. But yeah, for the fact that we're able to now make these really detailed web applications that could be shared on the internet, they could be sold, they could be given away as lead magnets, whatever you want to do with them, really, it's down to you. But the fact that we don't have to build the entire thing ourselves, if I wanted to build this HTML code, it'll probably take me a couple weeks to do it. But as you just saw, I was able to do it in less than 5 minutes. And don't forget that these are not the only digital products that you can make with the help of artificial intelligence. There's so many others, and I've got certain videos scheduled over the next coming days when it comes to helping you guys find a digital product that resonates with you. So be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification. And for those of you that are wondering, but Sam, all of these different products that you've shown us are amazing. I'm definitely blown away. But how exactly are we going to send customers to all of these different digital products that you've shown us? And that's definitely a good question. And there's so many different ways that you can do it. And there's also ways that you can use AI as well. And I recently made a video showing you exactly how you can do this as a complete beginner. So be sure to click the link right there, watch that straight after this, because that video has helped out so many people. I've gotten so much good feedback from it, and I'm sure that it's going to help you out too. But other than that, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.